This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
Brought to you by the North Law Firm. For car accidents and negligent security cases, call Joe at 239-337-1191. By Crime Stoppers of Southwest Florida. Report crimes and get paid with nobody knowing your identity. 1-800-780-TIPS. And by Lee Health.
Welcome back, Southwest Florida. Thanks for joining us here on Lee Pitts Live on Fox 4. We're here at Shell Special Touch Restaurant, one of the finest restaurants in Fort Myers. Be sure to Google them for all your eating needs, catering, sit-in, events at the restaurant. You name it, she does it. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She also does catering for Lee Pitts Live after work. Here we have in my hand my favorite newspaper. You guys know it. It's no secret that, and you see the commercial on the show all the time, the Community Press. Here is the November issue where we talked on the cover was a fabulous picture. Always have these covers that jump out at you. The Pink Sisters Support, and that was dealing with breast cancer. I'm so thrilled to have here in the studio. He'll be taking over my show later on with a prestigious award that will be given out to people who are friends of the press, the Community Press 2019 Award. So without further ado, my man is here, Mr. Middlebrooks. How you doing, Mr. Middlebrooks?
Doing great.
Man, I'm so
Thank you for welcoming me again.
Glad to get you here. I know you're going to be taking over my show shortly. And this is an honor for me to have a person of your background, stationed in the community and all the work that you do, and certainly with that fine newspaper in which you are the publisher, for you to come on and present awards to various people today so that we could get them on television. First of all, tell us the background. You say you've been wanting to give various people awards for many years, and now you're making it come to reality.
This is our 5th year with the Community Press, and we'd like to go not saying that people haven't helped us in the past, but we like to honor the ones who have really made it's possible for the Community Press. We'll be remiss if we didn't go back and say thank you for giving the opportunity to have an ad in the paper or to give us a story for the paper in order for the public to be able to at least see the information that you would like for it to be published.
Now, one of the beauties of the Community Press, there are many beauties, but one of the substantial beauties of it is the community.
Yes, it is.
You say something like, we're the paper, the small paper with the big voice or something. Tell me what that saying is.
That says small paper with the lot of voice. Yes, and it's right here.
And, yeah, the little paper with the big news. And see, what happens here is we get to see ourselves in your paper. Your paper meaning you and your fine crew there. You can call their names. Go ahead.
Okay.
People
we
who associate.
have Jackie, who's here with me today. She's our photographer.
Mm-hmm.
And
she does an outstanding job.
Outstanding
I was
job.
wondering if Jackie had a real job. I mean, she's everywhere.
Yes, she is. We have Veronica, who does stories for us. Make sure when the paper goes out, she makes sure we have the correct spelling and things of that nature. We have Pablo, who is my layout man, who does excellent job. I mean, he put things together, and when it goes out to the press or goes out to the people, we know it's 100% there.
He takes a lot of pride in his work, and he's really big on getting those deadlines met, too.
Exactly. And then we have Bodie.
Bodie!
Yes, sir. Bodie makes sure that the paper goes all in Lehigh, all the way down to Naples, all the way over to Cape Cod, all of Fort Myers present. Bodie does an excellent job in getting the Community Press out to our community. He's done so well that the company that we have in the printing has also hired him as a part-time personnel to help them with the press. So we are so happy with the 5 or 6 of us that really goes and help us out with this paper every month.
I don't know what we would be like in our community if we didn't have the Community Press to connect us like the Community Press does. And people are watching this show now in the surrounding 7 counties. If they want to get the Community Press in their community, what should they do?
They can call James Middlebrooks at 1540 Raleigh Street, 239-332-1073, or James Middlebrooks with an S, 08@gmail.com.
08, and they can advertise in the paper, they can make their announcements in the paper. There's just all types of ways that they can reach thousands of people, correct?
Exactly, yes. That's the purpose of the community press. If you have something going out and it's important to the community, that's where it should be.
Now, Lee Pitts Live, I know when I want to make sure that the community knows what's going on, I say, I got to get it in the community press. Even though I have a TV show, I say, no. I got to get it in the community press to make sure everybody knows about it, because they'll pick it up at church, they'll pick it up at the corner store, they'll pick it up in all kind of various places throughout Southwest Florida.
We cannot keep it at the Wawas, and then we have subscriptions that anybody who wants me to deliver it to their house, we go through the United States Postal Service. I'm so happy when the paper comes out myself, because I feel like UPS. It goes all New York and California, and people who have been here with us for a long time. Yeah. I feel like UPS, it's just, here's the paper, it's going out all over the country.
And people don't know that you're not new to publishing. You were the first paper of this kind in the Fort Myers area years ago, and then you brought back a newspaper.
Yes.
Expound on that.
I used to have a paper back in the late 80s, and man, that was so much fun. But it was so different then. We didn't have Facebook, we didn't have computers, we didn't have none of the media that we have now, present. I could take a telephone and just do an ad on the telephone and send it to my email, and then send that to Pablo, and then it can be published. It's all kind of things we can do now with the publisher. When we first had it, I had to make a PMT, type that stuff out physically, make a PMT, then take a picture of it, and then have it published. We even had to make, when we were doing borders around, we had to buy the cards and stuff and make sure we had the right borders. And we can only do colors on the first and the last page, which would cost us more. I can do color all through the 52 pages that we have now.
And keep costs down, technology has allowed.
Oh, yes, it has.
Well, this is certainly, the paper continues to grow. I think you're up to about 50 pages now.
52 pages.
Yeah, and it's just a thick, it's just fabulous to pick up, and everybody just looks forward to when it's going to come out each month. You are recognizing now some of the people who have supported you over the years, some corporations. I think you got a list right there. Just name some of the people you're going to be recognizing in the show.
Tobler Construction, Mount Olive AME, Mount Hermon Ministries, Chef Michelle is where we are. Lee, guess what?
Well,
Quality Life Center, the North Law Firm, Boys Funeral Home, First Assembly Corner, and
Bruno and Prada.
Yes. And Pro Players Insurance.
But
guess what? Guess what? We're going to announce that the Friend of the Press Award for 2019 presented to Lee Pitts Live on Fox 4.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, you know how to surprise a brother.
Yes, sir.
Man, this is, let me turn this to the camera. It says a Friend of the Press awarded 2019 Friend of the Press Lee Pitts Live on Fox 4. In recognition of your continuing support of the community press. I am a big fan of the community press. It's a thrill for me just to know that when people pick up the community press, that an article I may have written made it to the community press, and such a prestigious paper that I'm just so honored and so humbled to be recognized. And thanks again for this award, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
That's the publisher of the community press, Mr. Middlebrooks. I'm going to get out of the way. He's getting ready to take over Lee Pitts Live. We'll be right back.
Good morning. This is James Middlebrooks from the Community Press, and I have with me today Mr. and Mrs. Tobler from the Tobler Construction Company. And from the Community Press, I like to recognize the Tobler because they have been with us for the last 5 years. And we are so happy to have them in our midst, that they have given us so much time, that they are honored today that they are recipients of the first Community Press Award for the year 2019. Mr. and Mrs. Tobler, welcome to the Community Press Awards.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for coming. I like to present this to you.
Oh,
Oh, wow. This is the Friend of the Press Award for the year 2019. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Tobler.
Thank you.
Our first award for the community press from Fort Myers, Florida. Thank you, and so kindly.
Oh, thank you so much. We're humbled and appreciative.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Because they are friend of the community press, because we are just starting this paper now 5 years ago, they are so humble and they have given us an ad for each month for the last 5 years. It's overdue and it's time for us. We just give back to our recipients that they have given to us. Thank you so kindly and have a great day.
Everybody give them a hand, give them a hand. All right, good.
Good morning. This is James Middlebrooks with the Community Press. I'd like to give to Ms. Noah, who is the Administrative Assistant for the Mount Olive AME Church in Fort Myers. I understand it's the oldest church in this county.
It is.
That is an honor. You know, I like Mount Olive AME Church, but I went to Friendship before, so I just stay where I am. But because Mount Olive has given us an ad every month for the last 5 years. Wow. We've been in business for 5 years. We'd like to present to your church and to you a Friend of the Press Awards for the year 2019. This is presented to the Mount Olive AME Church in recognition of your year's continued support of the community press of Southwest Florida.
Oh,
thank you so kindly, Ms. Noah.
Thank you. Reverend Gibbons would be so happy.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Middlebrooks.
Yes.
Makes me
We are so happy that you've been able to be with, and I know because of you, you are the one that does all of the advertisement for the Mount Olive. Girl, you got some other skills too.
just a little bit.
No, you can put an award together like, you know what, I'm going to call you again to put some more awards together. I know every month that you send us to for Mount Olive, you put all that layout together. You have a lot of skills.
Well, thank you, thank you.
You're quite welcome. Thank you again for recognizing, representing Mount Olive AME Church.
You are welcome, thank you, and we are grateful. I wish Reverend Gibbons could be here to receive this. He's in the Bahamas at an annual conference, but he will be grateful. I know he will.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
Okay, my love. Thank you so kindly. Good morning. And I'm James Middlebrooks with the Community Press of Southwest Florida, and I have a representative here from the Mount Hermon Ministers. Thank you for coming today.
It's a pleasure.
On behalf of the Community Press, we'd like to give Mount Hermon Ministers a Friend of the Press Award for 2019 in recognition of the continuing support of the Community Press of Southwest Florida. We are so happy to give you this award today on behalf of Mount Hermon Minister.
Thank you so much. It's beautiful. And I know Pastor Glover and Pastor Sherry will love it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
yes, ma'am. Good morning. This is James Middlebrooks with the Community Press. I have a surprise for this young lady today. The Friend of the Press Award for 2019 will be presented to Cheryl Special Touch. Thank you so kindly, Michelle, for being with us for 5 years in the Community Press.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm very grateful for you and the Community Press, and just being a part of the newspaper. You have definitely, it's been very beneficial to my business, and I get a lot of comments from people seeing me in the paper, so I really appreciate the paper, and especially where you're leaving them. I see them in Wawa's and everywhere.
Yeah, they all over the country.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Think about it, on the second page, you can find everything where the Community Press is. We go all over this county, down in Naples, in Lehigh. We go to the Cape, and you have a place over there. As soon as they walk into your place, they can get a Community Press from your shop.
And they like it being there too.
Yes, ma'am.
People.
So you get them out now for everybody can see those.
All right.
We thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Hello, everybody. I'm Lee Pitts. Thanks for watching our show, Lee Pitts Live, right here on Fox 4. We're so delighted that you've been tuning in to us for the past 28 years, and we're just moving forward, continuing to bring you excellent programming. You can now watch us on YouTube at your convenience. Just click on the subscribe button below us and watch Lee Pitts Live on YouTube and streaming live, all types of ways. That's Lee Pitts Live on Fox 4. We'll see you.